Sheriffs. I wonder if our Armatus has got more moves. I got Tower of Blood!
You know how happy that makes me.
Did I get my Firewall move yet? Like, I got Tower of Blood, which is great, because it hits Winged.
No.
No, not yet. Are you gonna check the other two, or do you
really
care?
Don't.
I prepared the bottles.
So we both got our forward move on our AR chain.
That was so ridiculous. When I wasn't sure if that thing was gonna break out of that initial combo at all. Were you?
I was wondering if it was going to die too in one combo. It had no ability to fight back. I'm not convinced that we did do it is legal in every state.
It's like once you get to this part of the game where you have access to basically explore the whole world, it's like your characters.
Oh, 2x arcane bottle's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Just throwing that out there.
It certainly is. Like once you hit this part of the game, like your character's abilities just skyrocket.
Isn't this dungeon a big loop?
Maybe?
No, one of these ruins is just one big loop.
I think this does loop around, but I might as well do the loop to see what's on the other side over here. Yeah, because you know, treasure and such.
I want more equipment with Aqua and Fyra.
Because we're not doing enough damage right now, right?
Hey, we have not capped these multipliers yet.
I know.
So, when you know what you're doing with this game's equipment system, this might be the easiest Tails equipment customization system to just completely break. It takes very little.
Static multipliers to your core damage, right?
Yeah.
And lots of them.
It's like, so we have this system where you can fuse with other characters and the stats are additive, which is ridiculous in and of itself. But let's make it just a little bit better, and
Here, I'll do you a favor.
Well, just notice how little damage we were doing to the last several bosses, and we just had to play so well, so consistently for such a long period of time. And now we do combos that are over 10k damage, and we haven't really even gone up in level much.
yeah. Except the thing is, these fused characters always hit the same element, unless it's Wind Armatus, but just don't use that one.
Yeah.
So, strategy, use the other Armatuses and just stack a skill that's plus damage to literally everything you can do other than the dash. And the way the game's weakness system works, it's not really that big of a detriment to be committed to that element like that. You just have to attack any weakness the boss has, and you've completely negated the downsides while retaining all of the upsides. And I'm always sad when I see like Edna equipment, aren't you?
Yeah.
Earth Armatus has likely seen its last battle.
Wind Armatus may have as well. Actually, that's not completely true. Wind Armatus will play an important role in Alicia's story.
What about Fire Armatus?
But those boots, they make
Okay.
Wind Armatus invulnerable. essentially.
Why do you need to be invulnerable when we'll have Ancient Nova by that point?
That's true. That's such a hilarious thing, though. Oh, I do care about that.
It's only one Aqua.
Sadly.
But that could be useful in the long term if you get another one, right?
I mean, that's... Look at those stats.
I think the reason you get a blast is because you reduce your stack size. And you know, the 3 stack is a blast point. Whereas the 4 stack is not.
Yeah. The 4 stack also...
We got other equipment too, including a ring.
Oh yeah, the Void. Is this a... I think...
Yeah, it was a Void ring. I mean, that Fatigue Ward is also pretty relevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what's on the Void Ring? Yeah, you're up to 50. Okay, so this is something I get to play with. So what do we have on the rings for both girls? What's Lila have? Does Lila have fire on hers?
I thought she did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so this is going to Rose.
Don't get hit by magic?
I'm taking 2 Fyras. And what's the 7 stack ability for Fyra? This is instantly relevant to me. Oh, is it only a stack 5 on her? I guess both girls have a stack 5 now. So am I at plus 100% then?
That's what it looks like.
We have 2 Asters. If I get the 10th hit with my Crown Fires, you know how much extra damage it is? It's 4x on that hit.
Sadly, I don't have the the combo anymore, though.
What did... I guess, yeah, you reduced your combo by 1. Yeah, Mikleo still has it though, right? So at least you still have 4. And hey, since it's Void Rings, we can fuse a bunch of Void Rings into it, right?
Yeah.
And that'll give her a bunch of extra stats.
I'm going to miss not being able to do two arrow squalls in a row. If only it were as ridiculous as the last arrow squall to appear in the series, right? From heaven, right?
Oh yeah, that...
Or to heaven.
Is it really called... Is it really the same name?
Yeah,
exactly?
they're both called arrow squall.
Mikleo, Water Armatus is substantially less powerful, almost like it's not a super move. Is that a discovery?
Huh? How on earth?
Crazy how big rocks can
How
get.
on earth? It's a
No,
pun,
it's
get
not
it?
that.
Okay, sheesh.
Slab of earth.
Crazy how big boulders get. That better?
I think Soray's more hung up on how the crazy big rock got into these ruins.
Yeah, it clearly dwarfs the entranceway, and that doesn't even address the issue of why it was even placed here.
Maybe even hundreds of years ago. There were still folks like you who got a kick out of weird objects.
Well, who says they hold it in here? Maybe the ruins were built around the rock and not vice versa.
That's it! This has to be a shrine to the rock itself!
It's possible this rock was even a vessel.
You can't fathom the true meaning of legends until you've seen their history with your own eyes.
Oh, hey, like what you and Maven were talking about.
Yeah, but now I understand. It's not enough just to use your eyes. Thanks, Rose.
Thanks? for...
When conventional thinking is hitting a wall, sometimes it takes people whose brains are wild and untamed. People like you.
Pretty sure my brain's standard issue?
She has no idea.
So, they acted like it was a big revelation of, oh, if you have an object inside a building that wouldn't fit through the doorway, maybe the object predated the building. Isn't that pretty common sense?
I guess.
I believe there are nooks with possible Fyra and Fyra and Aqua items. Like through the fence?
Nope. Ineffective.
You're trying to rust your way through.
Sad days.
It's a gold door.
A Goldor? Their character, Goldor. Who's...
I think everyone remembers him. He was about as effective at villainy as Alicia is at politics.
I'm gonna miss my 5-hit chain.
Let's loot first. What do you say?
I agree.
Gooey stuff. That could be a descriptor of the boss. He'll be extra crispy when we're done though, don't worry. Are we gonna level?
No. God damn it.
I'm glad I stopped you. This is gonna be sad. He is about to be inflicted with On Fire. My favorite.
The On Fire hydrant?
That is an excellent move. It really has so many good uses. I think we should ban it. We're also almost at 100,000 gold.
We have so little use for money the way that we're building our characters. It's like, we have very specific equipment that we want. If it's not that equipment, it's not useful to us, so we don't spend a lot of money.
And we're also saving money by the fact that we don't really use very many items.
Yeah. The way this combat engine works, if you're having to use items, you're probably already lost in a lot of situations.
We can't afford to lose right.
That was really annoying. So he's
I feel like
amorphous.
I'm really being stared at. Well, I mean, it is an eye. I guess that is kind of a whole...
Okay, getting this initial weak hit is going to be... God.
Here it goes! Open the way forward! Here's the sky! Arrow squall!
So this thing...
So yeah,
This thing's really obnoxious.
Can you hit Amorphous?
No, but I can probably open him up and let you tack Amorphous much more easily. Then we weren't thinking about this correctly. Because I should still be opening him up, just because of the way he acts. And then once I get him into hit stun, you can move in and do chain up your combo real fast and get the Amorphous hit. And
It's my level 3 move that hits Amorphous, so...
yeah, but once it's...
I could actually start with Crown Fire and just do a physical in the middle of it.
Possibly, we'll see how well... We'll have to get a rhythm going, but...